science, banned competition without its reform. Delegations of District 1 in Lupa, Ms. Alessa Camille Bautista, and Ms. Kimberly Maria Ladies and gentlemen, the team from the Aviation Security Group. The Communication and Electronic Service. The Communication and Electronic Service is led by Chief Superintendent Carlos Desarme, Director of Communication and Electronic Service. And their news is Ms. Pauline Grace Alciba, a 21-year-old class from Santa Rosa, California. Pauline is a college student of the Rizal University in Las Marinas, Cavite, a community development graduate at Culinary Arts at Chevron School. Ladies and gentlemen, the Communication and Electronic Service.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Criminal Investigation and Detection Group. NHQ NSU SPORTSFEST third runner-up in badminton, with our head of delegation, Police Director Roel Bio Busan, Director, Criminal Investigation and Detection Group, with our muses, Miss Elizabeth Clancy, the reigning Binibining Filipinas International 2017. She is half Filipino, half Romanian, and was born in Canberra, Australia, and hails from Mandaue City.
CIDG. Approaching, ladies and gentlemen, is the chaplain service. The chaplain service is led by Police Senior Superintendent Lucio Rosa Jr., Deputy Director for Administration of the Chaplain Service. And their muse is non-uniformed personnel. Grace Garcia is a former public school elementary teacher, a graduate of Xavier University Ateneo de Cagayan with a degree in special education. Ladies and gentlemen, the chaplain service.
Ladies and gentlemen, legal service. With the head of delegation, Police Chief Superintendent Manolo Ozaita, Director, Legal Service. With their respective muse, SPO1 Cherry Joy P. Natividad, the lovely muse of the PNP Legal Service, a PNP Defender, and a member of the Philippine National Police. The graduate of Bachelor of Science in Tourism and was appointed into the service as Police Officer 1 on December 30, 2003.
The Health Service. The Health Service is a 2016 SPORTSFEST champion in chess and third runner-up in arnis. Head of delegation is Chief Superintendent Edward Carranza, Director of the Health Service. And their muse is Police Senior Inspector Mylene Bakiran, a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Nursing at the Angeles University Foundation in Pampanga. Senior Inspector Bakiran is a lateral entrant of the Buglod class of 2012 and a nurse and is presently assigned at the PNP General Hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, the Health Service. The next group is the Civil Security Group. The Civil Security Group is the champion in table tennis, second runner-up in shooting, and third runner-up in shooting overall team, headed by Police Director Federico Bulay Jr., Director of the Civil Security Group. And their muse is Maricel T. Pamigo, presently assigned Civil Security Group, and as Action PNCO, a licensed criminologist and graduate cum laude in banking and finance. Ladies and gentlemen, the Civil Security Group team.
Lemon, yun na.
The next group,
Hawakan mo, ako
for
malalaman.
Integrated Police Operations, with the head of delegation, Police Chief Superintendent Daniel G. Makatlang, XO, Director for Integrated Police Operations, Western Mindanao. With their muse, Ms. Micah B. Hernandez. Ms. Micah Hernandez is 31 years old and a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Criminology from Aurelio University. The Engineering Service 2016 NHQ NSU SPORTSFEST, third runner-up in chess and third runner-up in lawn tennis. With the head of delegation, Police Chief Superintendent Antonio A. Tainan Jr., Director, Engineering Service. With their respective muses, Ms. Melanie Mader, a 25-year-old model, who finished her event and media management course in Europe in 2013. Ms. Maricar Menorca, 19 years old, fourth-year college student taking a Bachelor of Science in Architecture at Eulogio Amang Rodriguez Institute of Science and Technology. Ms. Chrislyn Joy Navarro, 20-year-old, fifth-year college student of Polytechnic University of the Philippines.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, the Engineering Service. Next group is the Finance Service. Approaching, ladies and gentlemen, the delegation from the Finance Service, led by Police Senior Superintendent Celso Pestaño, Deputy Director for Administration of the Finance Service. And their muse is Ms. Krista Lynn Pereira, a young lass born on June 22, 1999, and currently she is taking a course of Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering at the Malayan Colleges of Laguna. She holds the title of Miss Platero 2016, and just recently she was crowned as Binibining Laguna 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, the Finance Service.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Crime Laboratory, the 2016 NHQ NSU SportsFest, first runner-up in mini marathon, PCO and UP with sellers grade 22 up for women, and second runner-up in boxing, second runner-up in table tennis, third runner-up in dance sports, and third runner-up in mini marathon. The head of delegation, Police Chief Superintendent Aurelio C. Tampe Jr., Director, Crime Laboratory. With their muses, Ms. Micah Medina, 23 years old age, and
Also studying in Central Escolar University.
Yung lakad lang.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Highway Patrol Group.
ladies and gentlemen, Maritime Group, the 2016 NHQ NSU SportsFest champion in volleyball men and champion in swimming runner-up in swimming women, second runner-up in badminton, second runner-up in basketball women, and third runner-up in taekwondo, third runner-up in mini marathon. With the head of the delegation, Police Chief Superintendent Marcelo C. Morales, Director, Maritime Group. Muses are Ms. Angela E. Cordell, an 18-year-old Filipino-Canadian from Quezon City and a third-year student at Eulogio Amang Rodriguez Institute of Science and Technology. Police Senior Inspector Jackie Lou P. Quinto, 28 years old, a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Public Safety at Philippine National Police Academy. Is a badminton player and loves singing, dancing, and modeling. PO1 Grizel Sereno, 29 years old and a graduate of AP Political Science at University of Northern Philippines.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, maritime. And now, the intelligence group. Approaching, ladies and gentlemen, the delegation from the intelligence group, head by Chief Superintendent Timoteo Pacliv, Director of the intelligence group, and the IG is the first runner-up in volleyball in 2016 NHQ NSU SPORTSFEST, and their muse is Miss Shashna Laparan, a 19-year-old tourism student of the Lyceum of the Philippines. And among her achievements are most influential women in Malaysia, most influential women in social media, and endorser and commercial model. Ladies and gentlemen, the intelligence group.
Logistics Support Service, 2016 NHQ NSU Sportsfest, and third runner-up in track events men. Head of Delegation, Police Chief Superintendent Amador P. Corpus, Director, Logistics Support Service. With muses, Ms. Geraldine Faustino, a 16-year-old daughter of Jesselie and Randy Faustino. Her ambition is to be a flight stewardess someday. She stands 5'4" and dancing is one of her hobbies. Ms. Rina Tessa Pascual, 20 years of age and a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management at Metro Manila College. Rina is currently employed at Robinson's Bank as a bank teller. Ladies and gentlemen, Logistics Support Service.
The Information Technology Management Service. The IDMS service is led by Police Chief Superintendent Edwin Jose Dimenso, Director of IDMS. And their muse is Miss Winnie May Kawat, a 20-year-old cum laude graduate of Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management at University of the East. She is Miss University of the East Tourism, a rock model, print ad model, and a commercial model. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the IDMS, Information Technology Management Service.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Anti-Cybercrime Group, with the head of delegation, Police Senior Marnie C. Marcos, Director, Anti-Cybercrime Group. With their muse, Miss Lay Austria.
Follow yun. Nga.
Oh, wala pala yung news. Thank you, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Anti-Cybercrime Group. Ladies and gentlemen, the Police Community Relations Group, headed by Police Chief Superintendent Gilberto Cruz, Director, Police Community Relations Group. With their muse, Ms. Chanel Olive Thomas. Chanel 2017. Chanel is a 26-year-old Filipino-Australian model and a graduate in business administration. Chanel will be the country's representative at the 2017 supranational pageant to be held in Holland this coming December. Ladies and gentlemen, the Police Community Relations Group. Ladies and gentlemen, the Philippine National Police Training Service. The 2016 NHQ NSU SPORTSFEST first runner-up in shooting production. Headed by Police Chief Superintendent John Q. Sosito, Director, Philippine National Police Training Service. With their muse, Ms. King Charmaine Javier, a 28-year-old nursing assistant from Baliwag, Bulacan. She is a graduate in Bachelor of Science in Nursing at Our Lady of Fatima University. Once again, the Philippine National Police Training Service. Pension and Retirement and Benefits Service. With Head of Delegation, Police Senior Superintendent Rafael P. Santiago Jr., Acting Director, Pension and Retirement and Benefits Service. With our muses, Ms. Joby Miranda.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pension and Retirement Benefits Service, PRBS. The Anti-Kidnapping Group, the AKG, or the Anti-Kidnapping Group, third runner-up during the 2016 NHQ. And the delegation is headed by Police Senior Superintendent Glenn Dublao, Director of the Anti-Kidnapping Group. And their muse is Ms. Jasmine Castro Bungay. Is a 19-year-old beauty from Pampanga. She is a fourth-year Bachelor of Science in Education, college student at Angeles University Foundation in Angeles City. Jasmine was Miss Porac 2015 and Miss Pampanga 2016. Again, ladies and gentlemen, the Anti-Kidnapping Group.
Woohoo! Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the PNP Drug Enforcement Group, headed by Police Senior Service, Acting Director, PNP Drug Enforcement Group.
First time ko nakita itong pidegan.
With her muses, Ms. Nicole Vanessa, a 22-year-old lass who is in Fremont, California, standing 5'6" tall and competed in the Binibini Pilipinas 2013, competed in the Miss World Philippines 2014, where she was crowned as the third princess. Nicole is a talent of GMA Artist Center. Lizelle Lopez, 19 years old, and from GMA 7, Starstruck Season 6, Final 14. Ladies and gentlemen, the PNP Drug Enforcement Group. Explosive Ordnance Disposal and K9 Group. headed by Police Senior Superintendent Remigio P. Gregorio, Director, Explosive Ordnance Disposal and Leadership. Eliza is one of the beauty of Ibaloy from Ibalot tribe. She took her baccalaureate degree at PLTCI in Nueva Vizcaya. As she passed her board of criminology in 2010, she entered the PNP service in 2011. She took her master's degree in criminal justice and graduated just recently. Piyoto Paglinawan is a woman in uniform with dignity, pride, courage, and beauty with a heart. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Explosive Ordnance Disposal and K-9 Group. Ladies and gentlemen, Command Group, Directorial and Personal Staff. The 2016 NHQ NSU Sports Fest overall third runner-up for being the champion in badminton, champion in lawn tennis, champion in shooting standard, overall team champion in shooting, champion in volleyball women, first runner-up in volleyball men, third runner-up in basketball women, third runner-up in mini marathon, third runner-up in mini marathon, and third runner-up shooting production, third runner-up in swimming men, and third runner-up in swimming women, third runner-up in track events women, and third runner-up in tug of war women, headed by Police Deputy Director General Archie Francisco M. Gamboa. With her muse, Ms. Girly Joyce P. Mariano, a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Nutrition and Dietetics at Central Escolar University in Manila. Ladies and gentlemen, the Command Group, Directorial and Personal Staff.
Dami ah.
The Police Security and Protection Group, the PSPG, is the overall second runner-up for being the champion in shooting production. First runner-up, overall team in shooting. First runner-up in mini marathon. First PNCO, NUP, and women's category. First runner-up in shooting standard. First runner-up in track events, women's category. Second runner-up in basketball, men's category. Second runner-up in dance sport, second runner-up in mini marathon, second runner-up in mini marathon for PCO and NUP, second runner-up in track events, men's category, second runner-up in tug of war, women's category, third runner-up in boxing, third runner-up in karate-do, and third runner-up in volleyball, men's category. And the dedications headed by Chief Superintendent Joel Crisostomo Garcia, Director of PSPG. And their muse is Ms. Nelva Ibe. Ms. Ibe is the Beginning Filipinas Globe 2017. 20-year-old beautiful lass from Tarlac City and currently a cadet pilot in Alpha Aviation Group. Prior to flying schools, she also earned a degree of Bachelor of Arts in English, major in literature at Tarlac State University.
Headquarters Support Service. 2016 best overall, first runner-up for being the champion in Arnis, champion in basketball men, champion in karate, champion in mini marathon, champion in taekwondo, champion in tug of war women, first runner-up in basketball women, first runner-up in badminton, first runner-up in dance sports, first runner-up in judo, first runner-up in mini marathon, first runner-up in swimming women, first runner-up track events men, second runner-up in the track events women, second runner-up in chess, second runner-up lawn tennis, second runner-up swimming women, third runner-up table tennis, third runner-up tug of war men, and third runner-up in volleyball women. Head of delegation, Police Chief Superintendent Philip Hill M. Phillips, Director, Headquarters Support Service. With the following PO3 Harvey Malanay, PO3 Jennifer Estrella, and PO3 Rasmia Amos.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Headquarters Support Service. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the overall 2016 NHQ NSUs sports. The Special Action Force is the overall champion for men, champion in basketball women's category, champion in boxing, champion in dance sports, champion in judo, champion in mini marathon. PCO with champion in mini marathon for PCO NUP, champion in mini marathon for NUP men's category, champion in swimming, champion in track dance, first runner-up in basketball, first runner-up in swimming, first runner-up in tag war, second runner-up in harness, second runner-up in karate-do, second runner-up in mini marathon, second runner-up in shooting, second runner-up or overall champion in shooting, second runner-up in volleyball, and third runner-up in shooting standard. And the delegation is headed by Police Director Benjamin Lusa, Director of the Special Action Group.
Wow.
Under news is Ms. Jo-May Ann Bileo, a 21-year-old beauty from Tubar, Benguet. Jo-May Ann is decorated and flexible, and an excellent interpersonal skills, have good English and Filipino action force. Ugay kamay! Ha! Baba kamay! Ang ating tumatawad ay ilalagay sa haplas bilang pagsamanto sa ating mga kapatid na nasawi sa pag-awis.
Sige pa. Sige pa. Sige pa. Sige pa. Sige pa. More. More.
Iba.
That's it. Ha? Nakita na. Kanina pa.
Evocation by Police Senior Superintendent Elio Mantibo, Director of the Chaplain Service.
Let's put ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Let us pray. Almighty God and loving Father, we submit ourselves to you as we gather together this morning in this opening ceremony of the 2017 NHQ NSUs Sports Fest. We thank you for the sound mind and body that you bestowed upon all of us participants for us to be able to compete in this event. May you bless us with the spirit of fairness and determination, the true sense of sportsmanship, as we give our best in the competition, make us safe from injuries and harm during the course of this sports fest. We fervently pray that you touch the hearts of every PNP personnel for us to realize that every game played will mean victory for one and defeat for another. Let this competition be done by us in the spirit of sportsmanship and true brotherhood. Do not allow anger and greed to possess us and thus spoil our likeness of you. May the best players be rewarded justly and gratefully acknowledge your inspiration without conceit, while those who are not lucky enough graciously accept their limitation. Bless also our Chief PNP, Police Director General Ronald M. De La Rusa. May inspire all of us to be physically and mentally fit so that we be capable of not only safeguarding our people, our loved ones, but that also we might live a long and healthy life. We ask this in the holy and mighty name. Amen.
Please be seated. Let's hear the welcome remarks of Police Director Kate Erland Singhian, Director for Human Resource and Doctrine Development.
And good and energetic Chief of the Philippine National Police, Police Director General Ronald M. De La Rosa, sir, the members of the Fund Group, members of the Directorial Staff, directors of the National Support Units, our special guest, Ms. Heidelin Diaz, Olympic silver medalist, Police Commission officers, non-commissioned officers, non-uniformed personnel, guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It gives me great pleasure to be at the opening ceremony of this year's National Headquarters National Support Units SPORTSFEST, and I would like to take this opportunity to extend a warm welcome to all participants and players. This event speaks for the commitment that the Philippine National Police, particularly the Directorate for Human Resource and Doctrine Development, in putting premium in the competency of our personnel, both intellectually and physically. Developing the physical competency and expertise of our personnel is not only essential for physical fitness, but it also complements to their well-being, health, and lifestyle. Through this physical training, we equip ourselves with the right skills, mindset, and values that are all applicable in our functions as police officers. It teaches us to accept defeat and accept victory. We get to exercise honesty, fair play, respect, discipline, perseverance, hard work, and determination, which reflect into the qualities of a good public servant must possess to overcome every hurdle being thrown in his way. In closing, I would like to give special praise and congratulations to everyone behind the success of this event. I commend you for a job well done. To all the players, good luck. I wish all of you success and good health. Make the most out of all our activities and build camaraderie, sportsmanship, and most importantly, enjoy. With this, thank you, and once again, welcome to the 2017 National Headquarters National Support Units SPORTSFEST.
Thank you very much, sir. Please locate Orlando Simeon, Director, PHRDD. And now let us witness the lighting of the friendship urn. And this will be performed by Police Inspector Charlotte Fiesta Sahid, B Medal 2016 NHQ NSUs Sports Fest. Ladies and gentlemen, the lighting of the friendship urn.
Ladies and gentlemen, our torch runner is a member of the Special Action Force, a graduate of the Philippine National Police Academy, member of SIGLAKASAN class of 2012, a graduate of Basic Airborne Force class 110-2013 in Special Forces Regiment Airborne at Fort Magsaysay and graduated as a most outstanding student in her class. A certified rider of the PNP, a graduate of Motorcycle Rider Course class 12-2017 and has been awarded as the Best Lady Rider Performer of the class. Comes from the province that is built by bravery, a proud Caviteña. She was born on July 31, 1988, a player of numerous sports and a constant medalist since her primary education up to the present. A thrill seeker and a good follower. Ladies and gentlemen, Police Senior Inspector Charlotte Fiesta Bertuldo Zahid.
And now, the lighting of the friendship urn. Thank you very much.
Special Service Group, Philippine Air Force Personnel Management Center, 710th Special Operations Wing. A B-medal athlete in the field of weightlifting, having won the following: silver medalist in the 2011 Southeast Asian Games in Jakarta, Indonesia. Silver medalist in the 2013 Southeast Asian Games in Naypyidaw. Gold medalist in the 2015 Asian Weightlifting Championship in Phuket, Thailand. Bronze medalist in the 2015 World Weightlifting Championship in Houston, Texas. Bronze medalist in the 2016 Asian Weightlifting Championship in Tashkent, and silver medalist in the 50-kilogram weightlifting category in the 2016 Summer Olympic Games held in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the oath of sportsmanship, Airwoman First Class, Nidelyn Diaz, Philippine Air Force. All rise, please.
Athletes, please
taas naman.
raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name, do hereby solemnly swear that I will abide by all the rules of the games, that I will respect all calls and decisions of the referees, umpires, and game officials,
That I will respect all calls and decision of the referees, umpires, and game officials.
and that I all times act as true sportsman, whose desire to win is only second the last.
Please be seated.
Hindi ko ata na-record ah. Hindi ko na-record.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear the message and declaration of the opening of the 2017 NHQ NSU Sports Fest. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chief of Police Statistics.
Kumusta na kayo? Init na, init. Girang. Si General Phillips ang naman nag-squad yan, nagtitiis dahil walang buhok. Kagaya mo. To the members of the command group, members of the directorial staff, officers, to our guests, Airwoman First Class Heidelin F. Diaz, the silver medalist in weightlifting in the 2016 Summer Olympic Games, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Heidelin, we are very proud of you. Proud to be Filipino. Sa ating mga nagagandahan at nagsisiksihan ng mga muses, nagaganda. I was contemplating on giving some prizes sa mga news natin, pero baka magkaintrigahan dahil kaya I just decided to instruct the directors to give their respective prizes doon sa kanilang mga muses. Kayo na bahala, ha? Director. Dapat hindi yan uuwi na walang sobre, ha? Hindi yan uuwi na dumaan. They prepared so much for that, ha? Yung iba na traffic pa dahil hanggang umaga pa nagpapamake up. Kaya na traffic, kaya daling dumating. Kaya bigyan ninyo. Sa ating lahat, magandang umaga. This early, I can already feel the highly charged atmosphere, the energy and excitement, all under the spirit of fun and friendly competition. Our uniform and non-uniform personnel, both from the national headquarters and the national support units, most of who are sports enthusiasts and physical fitness advocates themselves, will surely take time to participate in this event. With that, let the SPORTSFEST showcase the talents and abilities of our personnel in different sports categories like basketball, volleyball, badminton, swimming, boxing. Sino bang lalaban sa akin ng boxing? Nag-prepare ako, ha? Baka akala nyo, hindi ako sasali dyan sa competition. And many others. Let us use this as a venue to identify and produce more champions and be-medal police athletes in various fields of sports. At the outset, allow me to emphasize that this is an important part of the PNP Physical Fitness and Sports Development Program. Supposed to be nag-open na ito. This was held around 2 weeks ago, but because of some very, very pressing circumstances, na-delay dito, nag-delay. Summer SPORTSFEST, pero medyo na-late na doon eh. As we all know, the PNP leadership prioritizes the enhancement of morale and welfare of our personnel, knowing that our police athletes will enjoy their respective sports events and at the same time improve their physical well-being. Kaya pag-upo ko, yung agad yung aking hinanapan ng paraan. And true enough, before 1 year, nakapag-produce tayo ng napakagandang gym. I am inviting everyone. Kung hindi nyo alam, meron na tayong state-of-the-art na gym dyan sa ating sports center. San Miguel Corporation under Mr. Ramon Ang donated around 15 to 20 million worth of gym equipment. Kaya napakaganda na. Kahit nasabihin nyo yung Gold's Gym or yung Fitness First, talo sa gym natin. Punta kayo doon. Makita nyo yung gamit natin na napakaganda. Kaya encourage everyone to be physically fit. Punta kayo doon. At dalawa ng gym natin. Yung ating one, meron yung dati, nilipat natin yung mga lumang equipment doon sa kabila. So yung mga bagong equipment, lahat ilagay natin sa newly renovated at newly refurbished gym. Kaya encourage everyone, mag-workout kayo. This event will also strengthen the bond and friendship between PNP personnel of various offices and units of the NHQ and NSUs, which is important as we support each other in performing our mandated tasks effectively and efficiently. Sa aktibidad na ito, masusukat ang galing at lakas ng ating mga atleta at isa rin itong tulay upang patibayin ang samahan at pagkakaisa para sa iisang layunin na patatagin at ang pundasyon ng pambansang pulisya. Alam ko na lahat tayo ay nagsanay upang paghandaan ang araw na ito. Lahat tayo ay may hangarin na manalo sa larangan ng ating napili, ngunit nais kong ipabatid sa inyo na sa araw pala na ito, masasabi ko na kayong lahat ay champion. To all PNP athletes, as we strive to go faster, higher, and stronger in our chosen sports, let us remain committed and resolved to respond more effectively to our duties as police officers. For sure, there will be winners and losers in the games, but as the saying goes, let us all be humble in victory and gracious in defeat. After all, the effects of the good rapport and camaraderie that will be generated by this event would be sweeter than the trophies and the medals. Kaya, as we celebrate the fanfare of this sports festival, we did not forget the sufferings and hardships that our personnel are now facing in Marawi City. We honor, we offer the prayers for those who sacrifice their lives in the name of the service. Kaya you can just imagine kung hindi sila physically fit, yung ating mga Special Action Force troopers, yung ating mga RPSB, na ngayon ay na-engage ngayon sa Marawi, you can just imagine kung paano sila nag-survive na more than 2 weeks of fighting na. More than 2 weeks. Kaya kailangan physically fit ka. At yung ibang tropa natin na organic ng Lanao Sur at ng Marawi na missing for more than 2 weeks na, unaccounted, dahil naibig sa bakbakan, hindi sila makalabas dahil yung bahay nila, nandun yung mga mountain sa labas, yung hindi rin sila makalipat ng building kasi binabagsakan ng bumba yung building na gusto na lipatan. So, more than 2 weeks na naibig doon. At kanya si Magic, kahapon lang na-accounted yung iba. Kahapon lang nakapag-report sa kanilang mga superior. Kung hindi ka physically fit sa ganung gira, talagang bibigay ka. Kaya, as the saying goes, the more you sweat, Bisaya talaga sweat. The more you sweat in training, the lesser you bleed in combat. Kaya during these times, in times of peace, kailangan mag-prepare tayo dahil kailangan natin yung preparation na yan to perform well and to survive the challenges in times of war. Kaya physically prepared tayo palagi. On that note, by virtue of the powers vested upon me as the Chief of the Philippine National Police, I hereby declare the PNP SPORTSFEST SIGLAKASAN 2017 open. Good luck to all.
Maraming salamat po, Police Director General Ronald De La Rosa, Chief Philippine National Police. Please be seated. At ngayon po ay ating inanyahan ang ating Chief PNP together with the members of the PNP Command Group and Director NHRD, sir, to proceed to our NHQ NSU Sportsmanship Flag for the raising of the Sportsmanship Flag. Sportsmanship Flag. Ready, sir? 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just witnessed the raising of the NHQ NSU sportsmanship flag by the GPNP, assisted by the PNP Command Officer. Thank you very much, sir. Now go back to your seats, and we'd like to request the Deputy Director of the Directorate for Human Resource and Doctrine Development, Chief Superintendent Regino Catiis, to lead the raising of the team colors.
Wow!
Sa ating mga magigiting na direktor ng mga kalahok, na mga units at offices, at ang ating mga naggaganda mga muses, nakahanda na ba kayo? Parang hindi pa ata. Ready on the left? Ready on the right? Sa pagbilang ng tatlo, unahan tayo sa pagtaas ng kanya-kanyang mga bandila. Ready, set, 1, 2, 3.
We'll present a memento to our guest who led the scholarship AWC Fidelin Diaz, silver medalist in weightlifting in the 2016 31st Summer Olympics Games held in Rio de Janeiro and Brazil. Maraming pong salamat.
Ay ang katahimikan, lingkod ng bayan, kriminal naming kalaban, mamayan paglilingkuran. Sa bayan at mamayan, PNP ang inyong sandigan, integridad, disiplina at kasanayan, gabay sa tungkuling alam. Makadiyos at makabayan, makatawad, makakalikasan, sa tungkulin namin karangalan, ihandog ang isang buhay. Batas ay patutupad, pantay-pantay para sa lahat. Walang mayaman o mahirap, ang Diyos sa bayan ay dala. Hindi mamayan pagtunan, kahit saan ka nagkakaroon. At kalanunag na tunay, kabayan-bayan itagumpay. Makadiyos at makabayan, makatawad, makakalikasan, sa tungkulin namin karangalan, ihandog ang isang buhay. Ihandog ang isang buhay.
Please be seated. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the exit of the parading teams.
Aviation Security Group. Investigation and Detention Group. Chaplain Service. Legal Service. Health Service. Civil Security Group. Maritime Group. Command Group Directorial and Personnel Staff.
After the exit parade, we would like to request the directors of respective delegation or units. We shall have a courtesy call with the Chief PNP and the command group. So you're going to escort your respective muses for courtesy call to our Chief PNP and command group. So after the exit parade. Then after the courtesy call, all muses will remain for photo ops or video taking with the PNP command group and muses, group picture. So ready na po tayo para mabilis mamaya, natapos na po yung parade. So ready na yung, ano po yung muna natin kanina, like aviation security group. So ready na yung kanilang delegation and news, followed by communication lecturing service and so on. So, chief of directors or chief of officers, please be ready for support.
The Logistics Support Service.
So again, ready na yung ating pag natapos yan. We repeat, we have chief of officers or director of respective NSUs. We shall have a courtesy call with PNP together with the members of the command group. And your muses, then after that, photo ops, command group, and muses only. And after that, all our guests are invited to Skylines for some refreshments.
Information Technology Management Service.
Okay, we shall have a courtesy call. We'd like to request the Chief PNP together with the members of the command group, please rise. First, the Aviation Security Group, led by Chief Superintendent Sheldon Nakaban and the Muse Councilor Stephanie Teres, Ms. Alisa Camille Bautista, Ms. Kimberly Maria Jacqueline Domingo. The Aviation Security Group, Councilor Stephanie Teres, Ms. Alisa Camille Bautista, Kimberly Maria.